Cookland channel. Today, we're going to be doing an omelet. I love omelets. You might see multiple videos of omelets on my page, on my Instagram page at Rasmalis, and eventually on the Cookland channel because I really like omelets. They're so versatile. You can have them for breakfast if you want. You can even have them for dinner. You can have them for snacks. They're easy to make and very versatile because you can add so many different ingredients to them to make, whatever kind of creation you want. Meats, vegetables, cheeses. You can put it with breads, no breads. You can pretty much do a lot of stuff with omelets. So today we're gonna do baby arugula, mushroom, and cheddar omelet. And check it out. I hope you like it. Here we go. Over medium heat, we're gonna add a little bit of oil, like canola oil is good. And we're gonna add to our pan our baby portobello mushrooms next. These are store-bought, pre-sliced mushrooms. You know, it's no big deal. We're gonna season that up with a generous pinch of kosher salt. These mushrooms are like sponges, so they absorb a lot of flavor. That's good. A little bit of freshly cracked black pepper. And then we're just gonna saute these mushrooms for a little while until they're nice and brown. Those look good. So the next step is we're gonna add this baby arugula. The baby arugula has a gentler flavor than the full grown, of course, and a little bit less bite. So we're just gonna add to that a little pinch of salt, just a tiny one like that, tiny pinch. And this is just gonna help the arugula wilt down a little bit. We wanna wilt it down just to get the raw edge off of it, but you don't wanna cook it too much because it's a leafy vegetable like leafy green. It's mostly made out of water, so it will just disappear and you won't have any arugula to speak of in your omelet. It'll just be looking kind of green. So you want to get it wilted a little bit and then remove it from the heat at this point. Once we get everybody up out of there, the next thing that we're going to do is just clean up our pan a little bit, a little paper towel action, and a little bit of oil again. And add to that a pat of butter. Let that butter melt down a little bit, and then you're just gonna work that around the pan to coat so you have a surface to pour in your eggs, and they'll get all buttery underneath with all that butter. That little bit of butter anyway. So get your spatula out, and then you're gonna wanna start just working those eggs a little bit. Letting the surface take care of it. You'll move the pan around, you swish it, you create a couple of little curds, and just let it cook. Any holes that you create when you're moving it around, just fill it in with the raw egg that's there. Get it in there. You can pat it, you can swish it around, move it, because you don't want a whole omelet. You want a nice foundation so you can put your fillings in and they're not escaping. So, you're just gonna let it set up. You watch it and you see, let it go for a little while. Not too long, but just let it go. So while our eggs are setting up, we're gonna add a little bit more salt. A nice pinch of that freshly cracked pepper. And it's setting up. And what we're gonna do now is allow me to reintroduce myself. This is the filling that we sauteed earlier, our arugula and mushrooms. So we're gonna align that somewhere around the center, maybe try to get around the center, depending on how you're gonna fold your omelet around that. So once that's lined up, I'm gonna introduce now the shredded cheddar cheese. I like the sharp cheddar for this one because it serves as a nice counterpoint to the sweetness of the butter that's there and also the little bitterness of the arugula. So once this is in, your cheese is gonna start melting, and you're just gonna wanna start to fold your omelet. You get in there with your spatula, and you can fold. You can do a one fold, or I kind of like this little skinny fold that's going on. I think it looks cooler. Move that, and then give it a nice skinny fold like that. and it looks cool on the plate. So once this is set up, once you fold it, the cheese is gonna melt, and then you're gonna be ready to serve. This is a done deal.